Good morning, middle schoolers. Welcome back to your second lesson of PE. I'm Coach Kevin. For today's lesson, you're going to need a deck of cards with a joker in it. You're going to need some sort of bottle. We're going to need 5 pillows. And finally, we're going to need a couch. Now we have 3 learning objectives today. Number 1, we're going to learn how to participate and get a vigorous workout. Number 2, I'm going to teach you a breathing technique that will help you get in the flow. And number 3, we're going to learn about the realm of experience and the 3 different types of learning zones. So let's get into that right away. There's something called the realm of experience. And in this realm of experience, there's 3 different learning zones. And these are the 3 different types of learning zones we're in all the time. We're either in the comfort zone, the growth zone, or the panic zone. Now, the comfort zone is a place where we feel safe. It's all about routine, and we're relaxed, and everything in our comfort zone is things we've already learned. So no learning takes place in the comfort zone. It's a lot of pleasure in there. Now, on the opposite side of the comfort zone is the panic zone. And that's where things like accidents happen, injury, we feel a sense of emergency. We either fight, or we flight, or we freeze. And just like the comfort zone, no learning takes place in the panic zone. Now finally, we've got the growth zone. Now this is where the magic happens. The growth zone is where there's a sense of adventure, a sense of uncertainty. It's challenging. There's some risk involved. And this is where learning takes place, in the growth zone. And that's where we want to try to put ourselves as much as possible. So let's get in the growth zone today. Let's try new things and let's have some fun. All right, let's warm up. Follow the leader. Here we go.
And gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog. Get ready. Get ready.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went.
Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went.
Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy.
The blends be all the right cred.
Meaning credentials.
Best of both worlds
When we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving a show.
But can you rock it like rocket
What you
fuel?
talking about? Space out your mind.
But can you rock it like rockets,
That's
fool?
close encounter of what kind?
Oh, I'm a disc jockey.
What's a disc jockey?
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever.
Sick with the talk, passing your receiver.
All about running the spot.
And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather.
Cardio kingpin.
Subjugate the dub play.
And you know we can't wait to bring spins.
A-star quizzes, A+ the final.
Vocals we align, we'll move it all
Simultaneously over joints and rock.
We earn
30 years so you can say we got
3 turns.
Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men.
We install doubt in you and your yes men.
And if the game had veins, we'll insert the needle.
Up evil the ground.
Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the
rocket like rocket fuel.
All right, it's just about time for our daily dose of vigorous exercise. But before that, I have a riddle for you. On average, you do this 14 times a day. The answer? Coming up at the end of class. All right, our daily dose. Remember, dose stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. And all these chemicals are going to get released from our vigorous exercise, and they're going to help us feel better, be more confident, more creative. They're going to reduce our stress, and they're going to reduce pain. Now, for today's workout, you are going to need a couch, and the couch is going to help make some of the movements easier or harder. So, as always, eyes on the screen when I'm showing you the movement. And then when I say we go, we'll do it all together. Watch the timers on your screen. They'll help you know when it's time to breathe and watch and when it's time to move. All right, so movement number 1 is a split stance squat. So we get into a split stance. And then from here, hands on hips, you're just gonna drop that knee slowly till it almost hits the ground, and then you just come right back up. Now, depending on your level, you can go down as low as you need to. If you're just starting an exercise routine, you might just be going halfway down. All right? Now, for those who have been exercising for a while, you can make it a little harder by putting your foot up on the couch. And now this is called a rear foot elevated split squat. Very fancy. And from here, my hands go on my hips, and I slowly drop this knee till it almost touches the ground, and then I drive back up. All right, so this is the rear foot elevated split squat. All right, my friends. Now, we're gonna go ahead and do 30 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. So get ready. So next up, we've got the classic push-up. One of the best exercises we can do, but it's very challenging to learn and to teach. So I'll try to make this as simple as possible. Number 1, make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulder. Number 2, make sure when you get in this starting position that all your muscles are on. That means I'm tightening all my muscles from my toes to my head. Everything's tight. Number 3, make sure you brace and breathe. So breathing is really important. And as you lower, you're gonna go down strong as an oak tree, and then you're gonna come back up. Now, a couple variations. I do want everyone coming down straight and strong. When you get to here, you can lift your feet up and push up from your knees, okay? Just like that. One final variation is to use the couch and elevate your hands a little bit, okay? So still, wrist under the shoulders, straight and strong, and that makes it a little easier. So there's 3 different variations for the push-up. Next up is called a plank exchange. Now, a plank exchange looks like this. I'm gonna get into a front plank. Sorry, Fritz, excuse me, buddy. From this front plank, I'm gonna rotate my right arm in and I rotate into side plank. Then I come down back into front plank and I rotate to side plank. Now, what you can do here is go onto the knees, turns into the same exercise, still staying braced and strong, or again, we could use the couch, get into the front plank, and this makes it a little easier. All right, so 3 different variations. All right, we're resting. All right, next up is the tuck jump burpee. Now, here's what it looks like. Tuck jump, burpee. Tuck jump, burpee. Now, couple things to know. When I go down to the burpee, it's smooth and slow and controlled. I'm not slamming my wrist into the ground, okay? So I'm going down, hands, and then I'm just getting onto my belly, and then I'm getting back to my feet. It's not a push-up. Now, a couple variations is you can, rather than do a tuck jump, just do a jump, then step your feet back into high plank, step back up, and then just a little jump. Variation number 3 is with our couch. And what we can do here is a toe raise. Hands on the couch, step back, step forward, toe raise, step back, step forward. All right, choose your own adventure. Here we go. Excellent work, my friends. All right, the last exercise is called a lateral monkey. Now, have fun with this one. We're gonna go from standing, we're gonna squat down, we're gonna go here, and then back to the other side. All right? If I wanna break it down a little bit, it's left, right. And then on the way back, it's gonna be right, left, right, left. All right, let's go, little lateral monkeys. Let's do this. All right, we're going back to the split squats. Choose your own adventure here. Get ready. Here we go. And we're resting. Good job. All right, take a deep breath. We're gonna go to the other side. Remember, if you're not putting your foot up, you're just in the split squat. And we're just going straight down, straight up. Here we go. Make sure you have a nice posture. Excellent work. All right, we're moving on to the push-ups. Get ready. Remember, strong as an oak tree. Everything is tight. All muscles braced. Here we go. Stay tight, stay braced. Excellent work. All right, plank exchange is next. Nice deep breath. And here we go. All right, my friends, get ready for the tuck jump burpees. Another nice deep breath. Three, 2, 1, here we go. Resting. Whew, this is awesome. I feel those endorphins and the dopamine. Here it comes. All right, lateral monkeys. And go. All right, it's time to hydrate. We're gonna come back for one more round. 30 seconds of water, here we go. Now, if you're just starting an exercise routine, 3 rounds might feel like too many. So feel free to sit this one out. Otherwise, if you got it in you, we're gonna go one more round. Here we go. Rear foot elevated split squats. Inhale down, exhale up. Good posture. If you're doing the other version, it's a split squat here. gonna switch to the other leg. Nice deep breath. Here we go. And rest. Nice work, everybody. Push-ups is next. Here we go. Wrist under shoulders. Screw those arms in tight. Brace, brace, brace. And here we go. And that's rest. Plank exchange, here we come. Nice work, we're almost there. 3 more movements, and then it's game time. All right, plank exchange, here we go. And we're resting. All right, my favorite one, the tuck jump burpees. This is a gasser. Nice deep breath. All right, here we go. We're resting. One more movement, lateral monkeys. Got a nice sweat going on. I hope you do too. Woo, here we go. We did it. All right, get some more water and come back for game time. All right, middle schoolers, it's just about game time. But before we get to the game, let's talk about our food rule of the month. Try new foods. Now, I know by the time we get to middle school, we've got our mind made up about the certain types of foods we like and the certain types of foods we don't like. But again, I want to invite you to try some new foods. This week, let's talk about trying new meals. So maybe every morning your routine is to have cereal with milk. And that's just your routine. That's your comfort zone, right? And it brings you pleasure and it feels safe. But how about when you go grocery shopping or your mom or your dad go grocery shopping for you, let's try maybe a new meal for breakfast. Maybe an egg scramble with some vegetables. Maybe you're not into eggs, and maybe you want to try some hot oatmeal with some nuts and seeds, and maybe some dried fruit. Maybe you want to try avocado toast. That's one of my new favorite meals. You take half an avocado, spoon it out, put it on your favorite type of toast, and you kind of smush it on there. All right? So, again, let's get into our growth zone with eating and go on some adventure and try new foods. On your classroom pages or on the YouTube channel, comment on some of the new foods you're eating. I want to hear from you, and I'd love to share some of your experiences with others. All right, my friends, it's game time. Now, what I've got here is I've pulled out from my deck of cards all the aces, the kings, the queens, the jacks, and the tens. I pulled them all out from my deck, and now I'm going to just do a quick shuffle. All right? Any type of shuffle is fine. And once you shuffle, you're going to make sure you've taken your 5 pillows, and you're going to create what we call a wheel around us. All right? And this game is called Wheel of a Deal. So we've got our wheel set up. We've got our cards shuffled. The tens, the jacks, the queens, the kings, and the aces. And now I'm going to deal these cards out in the middle of my wheel. Okay, I'm going to deal them randomly, just all in the middle of my wheel. Now, any point you need to pause the video to help get set up, go for it. Now, the object of the Wheel of the Deal game is I'm going to have 1 minute to sort all these cards onto the correct podium. Aces are going to go on one podium, kings on one podium, queens, jacks, and tens. I can only flip over one card at a time, and I'm going to have 1 minute to do it. Now, this is level 1, so let's give it a try. We got 1 minute. On your mark, get set, go. All right, awesome job. Now, level 1 may have seemed a little too easy, but now that we got the hang of the game, what I want to invite you to do is to reshuffle, and this time, rather than deal the cards in the middle, you're going to deal the cards about 10 feet away from you, and then you're going to play again. All right? So we're going to play one more time. You're going to see me leave the screen because I'm going to deal my cards about 10 feet away. So I'm shuffling, and now I'm going to go deal my cards about 10 feet away. And now it's going to be a bit of a shuttle run back and forth, changing directions. All right, so let's put another minute on the clock. Remember, you can pause the video if you need more time to set up. Otherwise, on your mark, get set, go. That level was much harder. All right, my friends. Well, that's Wheel of a Deal. Remember, only one card at a time. I know I was tempted to try to take multiple cards back at a time, but one card at a time. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and end with our mindful minute of the day, and this is called 4-7-11. And this is gonna help us to relax and to possibly get into the flow. I would recommend doing this before getting into some homework or some schoolwork. You can do this in the morning, right when you wake up. You can do it before bed, do it before a test, do it during a sport activity. It's there for you anytime you need it. So here's how it works. We're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds. We're gonna hold our breath for 7 seconds, and we're gonna breathe out for 11 seconds. Now, breathing out for 11 seconds is very difficult, so I wanna encourage you to breathe out slowly. And once you think you're all out of air and you can't possibly blow anymore, keep blowing. We're gonna put some timers on the screen to help us out. Are you ready? Let's give it a try. Here we go. All right, and that's 4-7-11. Now, for today's journal prompt, I want to invite you and encourage you to, in your journal, draw, like we saw before, that graphic of the panic zone and the growth zone and the comfort zone. I want to invite you to draw your own zones. So list things that you have already learned to do, things that you're safe and comfortable doing, like walking, speaking English. Maybe it's writing in cursive. Then list all the things that are in your panic zone, things that are going to make you freeze or run away or want to fight. Things like maybe jumping off high things, maybe snakes, maybe speaking in public. So list all the things in your panic zone. And then finally, list things that are in your growth zone, things that you haven't learned yet, but that you want to learn. Things that you're practicing learning right now that you haven't perfected and that's still making you a little uncomfortable. Maybe it's learning a new instrument, learning a new language, learning a new sport, learning a new dance. Maybe you're starting to talk more in public. So things like that. So I hope that you enjoyed today's class. Finally, we're going to end with the riddle answer. On average, you do this 14 times a day. The answer is you fart. That's right, you heard me. You pass gas. And did you know that a fart can travel 7 miles per hour? All right, I almost forgot. We have a bonus game. This is Coach Anna, and she's going to teach you how to play Don't Blow the Joker. Now, Coach Anna's objective is in 1 minute to blow all these cards off of the bottle, leaving only the Joker. Now, Coach Anna shows you the bottom of the deck. The Joker is on the very bottom. So go ahead and set your deck up. You have 1 minute. Now, if you make a mistake and blow off the Joker, and you still have time left, you can put all the cards back on and try again. Are you ready, Coach Anna?
I'm ready.
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh!
Quick. Got lots of time left.
Do they have to be up and down?
They don't have to be up and down, but the Joker's got to stay on the bottom. Halfway, 30 seconds. Oh no, you still got time to try one more time.
I got this.
Good growth mindset, Coach Anna.
Thanks, buddy. All right.
I can do it.
No pressure.
12 seconds. All right, here we go. I feel it. Oh,
Oh, good try.
rats. Maybe next time.